One of the biggest challenges for education in general, a challenge that really has the potential to stifle innovation, is the challenge of how we evaluate.
I had to determine what are the real takeaways that I want my students to have. And I identified all of the different activities that they would be involved in and tried to keep it as general as possible, because in authentic learning, there's more than one way to solve a problem. And so I didn't want to say, I didn't want to put my students into a position to where there was only going to be one solution. I knew that there were going to be several different ways to solve the problem.
You're assessing not so much on, facts that they learned about how to use the software as much as you're assessing on how effective was the solution.
So there's really two parts to assessment. One is schematized abilities to solve problems quickly. That's what we test most of the time. But equally important is, how do I deal with new problems that I haven't solved before? And that is a problem that needs to be looked at as a learning problem.
The payoff for the flexibility that you have in teaching a problem-based case learning class is really looking at the end product, seeing that the students took this problem, which in the case of the last one I did was quite difficult and quite complex, and they came forward with a wonderful product that the client will be able to use. They did a very good job. It's a very solid design as far as database goes, and so you know that they could not have done this had they not learned the concepts and what the underlying syllabus called for them to learn. It just couldn't have happened otherwise.